So next we head to our office.com again, and this time we'll be going to Microsoft Lists. So this here is going to click on that to open that. So once you have that open, we are going to hit the create new list, and I'm going to add a title which I'll just call IT help desk. I'm going to select the location which will be my team, and I'm going to create. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to rename this title to something different. So column setting, the rename. Instead of title, I'm just going to call it ticket ID. Ticket ID. So I'm going to call it ticket ID. And also I'm going to add other columns. So the first column I'm going to add will be a text, and the name will going to be name, right? Single line of text is fine. Choose default calculated. Perfect. So create, and I'm going to add all the columns following that process. So the next column, location, text, location. So another thing I can do is, since I just have two locations, I can decide to use, instead of a text for this feed, I can use choice, right? So regardless of which location they pick, it's just going to select that. So for me, I won't really want to bother about that. Let's just go with text, and we find location. I'm going to click save. So the next option will be to add another column, call it managers or supervisor email. So I'm not going to use I'm not going to use personal group for this, but I'm just going to use email. Don't worry, I will explain that a little bit. So the next column I'm adding is subject. It's still going to be a text field. I'm going to call it subject line of text. Not really going to be much. So the next one is going to be issue description text. This one is going to be multiple line, and I'm going to call it issue slash description. You can add description to your column if you like, but I'm fine. So the next one is, I'm going to add a date to this thing. So I'm going to go with the option of date and time. I'm going to next date. So this is going to represent the date the issue was logged, include time and other friendly format. Don't worry about that. Default is none. Default will be today's date. So it will be default will be the date the person login the request. Next, let's add a new column, and this time I'm going to use the choice, and I'm going to call it status. So the first choice will be new. The second will be completed, in progress, right? In progress. And the last is just going to be completed, right? So the new, I want to make it a color red. So red. So perfect. In progress is just going to be amber, and completed is just going to be green. Checkmate. So that's fine. So the default is just going to be new. So whenever an item comes in, it's going to take the default on new. And last, I also want to add a person column, so which will be the person that the task will be assigned to, right? So I'm just going to call it assign task. So personal groups, specify allow selection of groups. No, I just want to use a single person. More option, allow multiple selection, require that this column contains information and false. No, so I'm just going to click that. So we have a column for who the task is assigned to, and lastly we'll have a multiple line of text. Next, and I'm going to call it notes. So we'll use this as a backlog to view all of the things that we've done. So if I click on more options, so here append text or existing text, so I'll need this enabled because I want a threaded text such that various issues that has been logging over time, we can actually see them in a thread like form. So that's the only thing I might want to add to this. The default text, none, I know that, so I'm just going to click on save. So saving that, we have our Microsoft list ready, we have our form ready. So the next thing will be to use Power Automate to automate the entire process, to integrate each element, each pieces together. So that will happen in our next video. Yeah, thank you.